don't live around. I don't see my kids or grandkids. I never really saw my grandkids growing up. Um, most of my conversations is once in a great moon, a phone call. My second husband had a stroke, and how I'd lift wheelchairs in and out of cars and take care of him and do all these things, and now I can't do these things anymore, and you almost feel like you don't have much of a life anymore.
We came in here 2 years ago because of my knees, and two days after that, Mom moved in here because of her dementia. We have separate rooms, and it works out real good here. Sister James is a good place. They take good care of us.
Moved from Alaska to Phoenix, Arizona, with my job. Made a really good friend, and she wanted to move out of the city, so we ended up in her hometown in Nebraska. And then, due to health reasons, we moved to Sioux Falls because it was easier on us getting in to a doctor. And then from Sioux Falls, we moved down here to Yankton. And she passed away 4 years ago, and kind of put me into a tailspin because we'd been together for like 31 years. So I mean, and she had such a large extended family, I really didn't worry about it at first, because I thought, oh, well, I've got all these people. Nobody came, so I really felt abandoned.
And now I live in an apartment because I could no longer live at home anymore. I was falling all the time. And it's gotten where now, with loss of eyesight, loss of hearing, I have nerve problems, neuropathy real bad. It causes my balance is not good. I'm getting more and more unsteady. I can't hardly even do anything in the kitchen without having to grab a counter because I'm going to fall. Thankfully, I do have homemakers that come and help with things, but they can't be here 24/7.
Mainly, I can't walk or stand on this leg at all, and the right one needs to have operation too if I walk on it too much. And the doctor said with my situation with my legs and the other leg get bad, he highly recommended getting a good wheelchair. Otherwise, if it didn't work out, it might be an amputation on the left leg. Of course, that means I'm not able to drive anymore and get out, and so basically we rely on the city transit and also the friends taking me to church when they can. It works out good that way too. I'm just not able to walk or to drive anymore, and so it limits me out on getting out.
Well, I have to use a walker because of my instability. I was diagnosed with COPD, so I'm now on oxygen 24/7. So it makes everything difficult. I mean, for me to take out the garbage, to the end of the driveway.
I talk to him a lot. Just like if you're sitting here with me, I talk to him like he's sitting right here with me. I know everybody keeps thinking I go through depression. I says, I have loneliness, but I don't get depressed because I know I have my God who helps me through everything, no matter what.
I experience loneliness mainly here on the weekends and long evenings. There's not a lot of activities planned here for us on the weekends, and so Saturday is a long day, and then the evenings after supper, I get about 3 hours before bedtime. It can get lonely.
The month of August is not a happy month for me because it brings back all the memories of Ibby dying of cancer. And she died in this house, so I mean, I still picture the bed and the picture all this,
The comfort of a pet has been the greatest thing for me. I've lost 2 dogs that I was very close to. They were my child. Now I got a cat. I never thought I'd like a cat. I was not a cat person. I've always been a dog person. But Branch has really gotten to me. He's my cat. He's my baby now. And I talk to him and he looks at me intently as I talk to him. He gets up on my lap and cuddles up, and that helps take up some of the loneliness you feel.
I'm real thankful that I have a good family that contacts me and checks on me, and the family went together and bought me a smart TV, which has a lot of use on that for documentaries. I read and watch that a lot. I'm also here with Janet, so I see her quite a bit throughout the day. We don't eat together or have room together, but at least we check up with her time to time. She doesn't no longer know who I am, but I still know who she is, and so I make contacts that way too. So one of the things that help is when I get calls and email from friends, and I have friends that remember me, and one of the nicest things is every now and then they stop by and drop off a present for me, a John Deere hat. And what makes this one a little more special is it's personalized from Tim. So I thank you, Tim. I appreciate things like that.
What helps me feel less alone is, well, getting out of the house, number one. You know, I mean, just being around people, even if I don't talk a lot. And, you know, knowing my niece is there. I said I'm really glad that I came back to Jesus. I mean, I was a believer a long time ago, but got so away from it, you know. And then we started to go to church in Sioux Falls, started to go to Celebrate Church in Sioux Falls. And I really like to celebrate. That's why I tried to find you here, and I located you a couple of times, but never got around to getting there before you moved, you know, until I found you guys at the Dakota Theater. And I'm glad I did, because that, like I said, that message that day it hit spot on to me, you know. I mean, it was like, this is what I've been waiting for, you know.
I guess the main thing is if you know of somebody that's in a situation that could use more love and tender care, is you can write them all you want, but give them a call, send them a text, you know, just to let them know that you're thinking of them. It sure helps.